Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I do another cover up for my student. She came to see me all the way from Blatna. She drove, I think, around 4.5 hours to come here, and I cannot tell her I'm not gonna do it, even though I don't really like to do cover ups, but I think we could work it out somehow, so we will see how it goes. I will show you everything. I will show you how I do it, how I prepare my brows, not my brows, her brows. Why did I say that? And then I will show you how we should choose the color. Even though I don't know how it's going to heal 100%, but I need to make sure I'm not going to choose the wrong color for her, because otherwise it will heal not nice. Okay, so now we will plug the brows properly. You already know that I really love to do it before the procedure, because I just think that when I plug it beautifully, I can see a shape much better. And then it's also nicer to do the line with a pencil. It looks much nicer. So I will plug it up. What is that? Okay, sorry for my mistakes. This tutorial will be full of mistakes because I feel that today is not my best day, but we will do it for you. I can see the old shape, so it's easier for me to plug the brows. And because the old color after the removal and after the laser is yellowish, I have to make sure that I really copy the old shape, because otherwise when the brows will heal, there will be few different colors on the skin, which we really don't want to do. So we have to really think in this case how we will do every step, because then it can become a disaster. At the moment I am thinking what kind of color, it was the same as with the Okay, so we are thinking about the color we will use. My client has quite dark brows, so we know we have to use something a little bit darker, but at the same time we shouldn't have in the formulation a lot of yellow, because there is already, I don't know what's wrong with me. There is already yellow in the skin at the moment, so we have to make a compromise. When you use a razor, you can make the bottom part even more clean, and then it looks super beautiful on the picture, and your outline is really beautiful and precise. I really love it. Perfect. And I always give it to my clients after the procedure, and then they are happy because they can also use it and they don't have to plug their brows for some time. Okay, so let's analyze my client's eyebrows. First, we have to think about what kind of skin she has. We can see she has pores over here. She does not have a really thick skin, but it's not thin too. She already had few PMU procedures done. We can see two different shapes. One shape goes like this and it's thin, and the other shape is like bigger. It's almost the same as she has her brows. I think the second shape was really nice. I really like it because it's everywhere where she has brow hair. It's not really far away from the natural shape. So I think that the second shape is beautiful, but what's the problem is this yellowish residue from the pigment used before. And we have to make sure that the pigment we will use for her will not have too much yellow inside, because we already have yellow color inside. So we have to make sure that we will use, I would say we need something neutral, something more like a neutral orangey, but not too warm and also not too cool. Like at the end we need neutral color. But to be honest, I don't know 1000% how it's gonna look and how it heals, and it is a little bit stressful for me. That's why I don't really like to do cover-ups, but you can see that her shape is okay. So as soon as my client has nice shape, I am able to do a cover-up for them, but only for the clients who know the consequences. Only for the clients who understand that maybe it will not look beautiful, how they wish it would look, but it will be only a little bit better than it was before. I don't suggest to do cover-ups only for the people who understand everything and only for the people who you know that they will not go to every PMU artist and talk about you as a bad person, because it happened to, not like to me, but it happened to people in PMU, and then it's a problem because you just wanted to do something good for them, and then at the end you are the mistake, or you did the mistake, you know, like, you know what I mean. Make sure that you educate your client about what will happen and about the consequences which can occur, and only then proceed and do the procedure. Now we will use a sticker. We have to find the middle point and put this line into the middle, like this. And now we are going to find our beginning arch, end of the brow, bottom, top, and the arch, the highest point. We can see that the brows are a little bit asymmetrical, but it's not bad at all. I really like to work on these kind of eyebrows, but sometimes when the asymmetry is bigger, sometimes I tell my client that I'm not able to create symmetry, and they expect it a lot of times. So when you explain to your client you are not able to create symmetry and they understand it, you can do it. But sometimes they have really like expectations which you are not able to do. You are not able to make them happy and satisfied. And this is the biggest problem which I see nowadays, is that we don't educate the clients as much as we should. We are going to find the beginning of the brow. Here we are going to start with the brow. So this is our beginning. Here we can see our highest point, and here we can see our end of the brow. Now we will find a point. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we will use point number 5, and here is 5, 6, 7, 7.4, 5, 6, 7, 7.4. Amazing. This is what we need. And now, because we already have the shape, I'm not going to throw away the ruler, okay? I will put it aside, and when I need it, at the end, when I do the gradient, I just take it again and I remeasure my brows. Now, we are going to follow her shape, her old shape, and let's hope it will be nice. But I think, yeah, I think it will be good. When I draw a shape, I stretch the skin very well because it helps me to create thinner and nicer lines, but here we don't have. See, this is what I was talking about. When you have brow hair here, the line is not so nice. Okay. Then I will make it nicer with the cotton, the small wooden sticks, with the cotton on top, because this pencil is really good. You touch the skin and it already is on the skin. So sometimes when I have a lot of coffee, my lines are not so straight. Okay, we are going to do the other side. Okay, here this part, this brow, is a little bit higher. let's see. And now, not really good. I need a wooden stick, and I will clean it with a wooden stick. Perfect. I can make it again, like this. See? We need it a little bit more thin, a bit thinner. And here like this. Perfect. Now we will clean the line so it's not so bad. I should use a razor for my pencil, and I should make it a little bit more thin, but I am lazy to do it, so I will have my lines a bit thicker. I'm sorry for that. Like this. Perfect. Okay. But we can see it beautifully. I really don't need a shape so precise and so beautiful because I already know what to do and how to do it, and my movements are precise. But I suggest you to have a beautiful shape if you are starting and if you are a beginner, because if you don't have your lines precise, that way what can happen is that you will lose a shape or your outline will not be so beautiful. But my line right now is not like absolutely beautiful. It's just like normal with some small curves. But when I do the outline, my outline will be better because my hand is steady and nice and precise. So it will be better. So at the end, the shape does not look as good as the end result.